So, to those of you who may not be aware, Alabama recently refrained from airing an Arthur episode. For those of you who don't know, Arthur is a long-running PBS child-friendly show about a... What is he, an aardvark? An anteater? I don't know, but his glasses and earbuds connect to the middle of his oval head and his ears are up here. So I really don't fucking know. Let's hear ABC give their take on the drama. Okay? Here, real quick.
In the episode, Mr. Ratburn, Arthur's teacher, was
So see this is two they're getting married. See? Look, and they're two boys. See? You can tell because neither of them have the little eyelash thing that all cartoon girls have.
seen walking down the aisle with his aardvark partner.
Mr. Ratburn is married. I still can't believe it.
Yep, it's a brand new world.
The episode, part of Arthur's 22nd season, already aired on PBS stations nationally, but kids in Alabama will have to find it elsewhere. Mike McKenzie, director of programming of Alabama Public Television, tells AL.com, although we strongly encourage parents to watch television with their children and talk about what they have learned afterwards, parents trust that their children can watch APT without their supervision.
So, that's the gist of it right there. The director of Alabama's public television programming said essentially that he feels that children need to have parental supervision when noticing the existence of gay people, that it would be irresponsible of him to broadcast programming that can be watched by children when they need parental supervision, and parental supervision is necessary if there are two men being married. Obviously, as we know, this is derivative of that same old, how will I explain to my kids why they saw two men kissing in the street line of argumentation. That children need to somehow be sheltered and protected from the knowledge that gay people exist. Let me tell you folks, if they're mad about this, I'm pretty sure I personally have exposed more young children on the street to evidence of my gayness with how into PDA I am than anything Arthur could have conceivably done. What is this? Some milquetoast fucking kids cartoon show where they walk down the aisle and then do a fucking jig in the middle of a dance floor? Listen, I'm talking dick out. I'm talking shots fired, loads, okay? I personally am compensating for Alabama's backward take on this issue. Speaking of backwards take on this issue, you will never guess who has a hot take. It's no bullshit. No bullshit. The nearly 2/3 of a million subscriber YouTube channel owned and operated by somebody who is the world record holder fewest wrinkles in the brain. It's incredible. He's like a prize dog. You know when you bust out those dogs at the shows and they're all foofy and they've got the big white fur and you think they look kind of fucked up, but then they get like a medal because of how perfect the fur is or something? That's no bullshit. He goes there down to the fucking the deject incest bestiality ridden cum-stained barn where they hold this festival, and they open up his noggin and it's just like a beautiful little marble. Sweeps the festival every single time, okay? So, I really do hate no bullshit, though. He is very stupid. He is a very stupid person. I'm gonna do my best with this one, okay? I'm gonna do my best with this one. But no bullshit is actually painfully stupid. It actually hurts. I'm not joking. This isn't hyperbole. I'm not playing it up. It does hurt me to watch him and to listen to him. So we're going to give it a shot. Oh, and before we do, I actually got some slick insider information provided to me by Shoeonhead on Twitter. Shoeonhead actually provided me a documentary that No Bullshit took. Him filming himself, developing sort of the rhetorical process, the analysis that he would engage in to make this video. He's the fella asleep. This is him crafting the arguments that he would use in this video. It's incredible, isn't it? It really is. It's like taking a peek into the studio of Van Gogh. So from this, the architecture of genius, we now dive in to the masterpiece this thought process has wrought. Let's do it. No more fucking around. I'm here. Let's go. Just 3 seconds over 10 minutes, so he can get the 2 ads on this video. Ooh, very slick. Not as stupid as I thought. He's got a slicker intro than me.
Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we finally turn to talking about the latest woke episode of the long-running Canadian children's television show called Arthur, which recently...
Wait. Arthur's Canadian? That's fucked up. Alright. I think I'll be siding with No Bullshit on this one. Fucking foreign invaders into my country.
Premiered their 22nd season by having a big, progressive, pro-social justice warrior gay wedding as its ending.
Okay, so big, progressive, pro-social justice warrior gay wedding. This is the rhetoric of the typical, like, anti-SJW YouTuber, that anytime there's a woman there, or anytime there's a brown-skinned person, or like an Asian person, or like a disabled person, or a trans person, or a gay person, or anything like that, it's because of SJW wokeness infiltrating media and trying to cuck the world or something. There can never be, like, these people existing unless they exist within the framework that No Bullshit finds acceptable. I think No Bullshit's sort of ideal media construct would be like The Expendables, where it's just a bunch of half-naked, muscular old men screaming, and every once in a while a waifish woman walks by for them all to whistle at. I think that's what he's comfortable with. But we're going to be hearing this a lot through this video. Not that I know. I haven't seen the video. I just know it's the NPC talking points. They do it a lot.
I guess we really shouldn't be surprised that this kind of left-wing liberal propaganda is coming out of Canada at this point.
Left-wing liberal propaganda. 2 men marrying. Something that's now federally legal everywhere in the United States and happens every day. Left-wing Marxist propaganda. It's good, though. It's good. We're going to be hearing this a lot. But by the way, picture-perfect definition of white male fragility right here. That the mere existence and recognition of people other than him has to be propagandistic. Let's hit it.
But still, it's pretty interesting what kinds of messages this show is pushing on young children.
That gay people exist.
Self-proclaimed demographic is 4 to 8-year-olds after all. But we're not just here to talk about this woke Arthur episode today. We're also here to give a shout out to the red-pilled state in the United States that decided to block this episode from airing. That would be the good old boys in the Southern American state of Alabama. And
nothing says based and red-pilled like the pudgy public broadcast network administrator deciding that he doesn't want children to look at cartoon characters marrying if they're both drawn as boys. Pretty based and red-pilled. Pretty uncucked. Good way to fight back against cultural Bolshevism and the international Jewry. You got him.
And it's been a sweet home Alabama as of late too, as they've also decided to take a pretty radical stance on abortions this past week as well, which caused an even bigger controversy for them before. Their banning of abortions really sparked a big, larger debate on that topic too, and on states' rights in general. And my opinion is...
States' rights. Nobody's talking about states' rights. Jesus Christ. No Bullshit is one of those kinds of people who would, like, let Trump shit into their mouth if somebody convinced them a liberal would smell it, you know? If Alabama passed a law saying that it was now legal to lynch black people, you could just do it. You could literally just see fucking Jamal walking down the street and run at him with a rope, lasso him up, and hang him over the nearest tree. No Bullshit would make a YouTube video within 12 hours talking about based Alabama triggering the libs and fighting back against Marxist propaganda.
Although I might not agree with this strict, almost 100% ban on abortions, I also believe each state has a right to make these kinds of laws locally, as they see fit. Let's not forget, radical liberal states have made some very progressive and much worse choices with their legislation.
Radical liberal. So I guess No Bullshit believes in a state's right to make laws counter to the Constitution? So states can just counter the Constitution? Okay. I guess we can say it's based in red-pilled for states to ignore, like, the 14th Amendment, for example, or the 19th. Would that be based in red-pilled as well? Again, I probably shouldn't go over everything. No bullshit actually is, like, functionally damaged in some way. But we can...
Before this. For example, California banned straws from restaurants, while also decriminalizing the intentional spreading of HIV or AIDS.
So, for one, the banning of straws from restaurants, I don't even know if that was a hard ban or if that was just like an incentive that was provided, but either way, that doesn't run counter to the Constitution the way the Alabama bill does. And secondly, they did not decriminalize the intentional spreading of HIV. What they instead did was lower it from a felony to a misdemeanor to put it in line with all other STIs. What people found over the course of sort of analysis in the spread and reporting of HIV is that people were not getting HIV tests because if they did, they would then know if they were HIV positive. And that would mean if they had sex in the future and someone else got HIV, whether or not it was from them, they could be accused of intentionally spreading HIV and then get a felony sentence. Since the way the law was structured was preventing people from getting HIV tests and therefore making the world a more dangerous place, it was brought back to being a misdemeanor. It wasn't a ban on straws, it was a policy of you have to ask to have them. All right, well, I wouldn't expect no bullshit to present any issue fairly or reasonably, so that's pretty much in line.
Meanwhile, other states like Oregon and Massachusetts are littered with sanctuary cities, places that openly brag and promote the fact that they don't follow federal laws and allow illegal aliens from all over the world to find safe havens in their harbors.
Yeah, no, that's what I call that pretty fucking based, actually. Here's what's not based. Alabama being scared of kids seeing gay people. Here's what is based. Cities saying fuck you to the federal government and housing a marginalized community to help them get up on their feet. That's pretty fucking based, actually. That's pretty fucking red-pilled.
Where they often end up breaking more laws and causing more problems, by the way. And what about all the states that still have marijuana?
Undocumented immigrants commit statistically substantially lower crime. Like, they have a lower crime rate than the indigenous population. Wasn't this supposed to be about the Arthur episode? Just he keeps saying things that are wrong, and I know the answers to most of them because these talking points come up again and again and again.
Criminalized. This is a perfect, harmless plant that's never killed any states that still have marijuana criminalized. This is
okay, so he has a problem with weed being criminalized? Cool, me too.
This is a perfect, harmless plant that's never killed anyone.
Also, California, Oregon, and Washington all have legalized marijuana. The 3 states he just talked about all have legal marijuana. I have no idea what he's talking about.
And it can be used for thousands of things that help society too, only one of which is getting stoned, but it's still partially criminalized in most of the United States.
Yeah, most of the United States, like all of the South, including Alabama, the based and red-pilled state you were just talking about, and not including Washington, Oregon, and California, the 3 cucked blue-pilled states that you hate. What the fuck is he talking about? Did he just get lost? Isn't this video scripted?
And it's completely prohibited in places like Nebraska, South Dakota, and Idaho. So I better not hear anyone from those 3 states complain about Alabama trying to save the lives of unborn babies. While they...
What? If you come from a state where marijuana is illegal, you can't complain about another state implementing an unconstitutional law that could potentially put women in jail for having a miscarriage? Do you think he wrote a script or he had somebody write the script, but then he kind of like doodled all over it in sort of like the pre-game like hype state of recording the video? He kind of doodled and then he lost track of what the fuck are we going on about? He's like losing his mind as the video progresses.
They themselves still send teens to jail and ruin their lives over just having a gram of kush.
Yeah, I agree. That's bad. What?
I think you guys get the point here. Lots of different states have lots of different rules according to their local opinions and ways of life.
Yeah, and some are bad and some are good. What? I'm sorry. Okay.
And also, if some states are allowed to get radically leftist and allow things like sanctuary cities, which are safe.
Well, they're not. Those are violations of federal law. It's just based in red-pilled, yo. Red is in like commie red, you know. Also, there are no radically leftist states or cities in the United States of America. Oh, boy.
safe havens for criminals, and not to mention, some states like Virginia allow late-term abortions all the way up until a baby's born.
Good.
Well, I think if we can go...
I wonder if this guy has a problem with churches. In churches, can't criminals go in there and the police can't arrest them in there because churches are considered sanctuaries? Is that just a cartoon thing? Is that like a meme? But I like one way or another, even if it is a meme, and even if everything No Bullshit has to say is true, that in order for him to defend Alabama not broadcasting this episode, he has to go in a 2-minute soliloquy about how pretty much all states they just do things. People just have opinions and they do things. Some things are bad or good, but this thing's good. I'm not going to demonstrate why it's good yet, but I just think states do things. They do things. That's pretty much what we're at so far. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. I need to bring that. You know what I need to do? I need to lower the video speed. I'll think about it. Okay, I need to make him talk slower.
to that extreme on the left, then it's also okay for Alabama to go to the other extreme on the right.
Well, no, because left extreme is good and right extreme is bad. Marginalizing gay people is bad, and helping undocumented immigrants is good. See, you're so extremely anti-rape. The extreme position you take on anti-rape, which is where you say no one should rape, is really extreme. And I think people have every right to go equally extreme in favor of rape. It's only fair. All right, please.
First, they outlawed abortions in a way their community saw fit. And now, back to today's story, they're also banning Arthur's new woke wedding episode because they don't want that kind of liberal propaganda indoctrinating their young children.
Jesus Christ. Imagine how weak you have to think heterosexuality is for you to think that showing two gay rats on a kid's show marrying is brainwashed propaganda that will turn your children gay. Man, are these people the real heterophobes? Because I have a lot more faith in straight people than that. I think that if you take a straight little boy and you sit him down in front of the TV, unsupervised, and he watches a 13-minute episode, and I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day, hey, you know, the theme song to Arthur, and then he sees two gay rats doing the jig together, and like, I don't know if No Bullshit's seen the episode. Does he think there's like deep anal going, like they show the wedding, and then fucking Mr. Ratburn just fucking pounds those cheeks after viscerally? You see like the asshole pucker when he pull. I don't know what he thinks the kids are gonna see. I'm reasonably certain that afterwards the little boy's gonna get up and he's gonna think, boy marry boy, okay, and then he's just gonna go back to like hit pee get hard in the shower when he thinks of Stacy in class. I think it's gonna be okay. No bullshit. I think we're all gonna be okay after this episode.
So instead of straight up saying Alabama is a bunch of far-right, conservative, redneck monsters, I would like to offer this alternative view that they just really care about conservative values and...
Yeah, exactly. Wait, why'd you just say the same thing twice?
So instead of straight up saying Alabama is a bunch of far-right, conservative, redneck monsters, I would like to offer this alternative view that they just really care about conservative values. And
really care about conservative values, yeah? Like being far-right, redneck monsters. Yeah. Why'd you just say the same thing twice?
And more importantly, they also really care about their children and their future, as we've seen with...
Oh, it's Alabama, so I don't think anyone was doubting that they care about their children down there, you know?
With both of these stories, they're really doing this for the kids, whether about to be born or aborted, unfortunately, or also maybe the kids have been alive for a couple years and they're about to watch Arthur. Either way, Alabama cares, and there's something really right about that too. For more information on Alabama not airing this Arthur episode and that story, let's turn to an article from CBS News called "Alabama Public Television Refuses to Air..."
By the way, I wonder if he would say the same thing about Islam. Like, oh yeah, Islam instead of saying ISIS is a barbaric far-right death cult, I think we should take a different approach and say they're very passionate about their conservative values, which is true. You know, it's an old meme, but it's true. That there is no, you know, there are no greater bed buddies, at least in concept, than Islamic extremists and radical Christians or like far right conservatives in America. They believe basically the same things. I'm sure that ISIS would support Alabama refusing to air this episode for pretty much the same reasons that No Bullshit does. So I wonder if he would lend them the same credence, or if he's actually just like playing ball to defend people that he agrees with, rather than just steel manning a position he thinks is morally consistent.
Air Arthur episode with gay wedding. Check this one out. Season 22 of Arthur kicked off with a special wedding episode that had people...
Wait, didn't No Bullshit say that the season was concluded by a special wedding episode? Ooh, better double check that script before writing. Oh, No Bullshit. I know that script writing is hard. That's why I stopped doing it. I stream now. But that one would have been really easy to spot. Maybe email them to me so I can give them a look over.
People across the country talking. However, kids in Alabama did not see the May 13th episode in which Arthur's teacher, Mr. Ratburn, marries his partner. That's because it was never aired. Alabama Public Television chose not to air the episode entitled Mr. Ratburn.
Just slowly read it. Jesus Christ. For the exact 10 minute and 3 seconds. Listen, to everyone who calls me a fucking grifter, at least I just stream, and I just stream the length, and whatever the length of the stream is the length of the stream. Not this, here, I have to give my take on defending an indefensible, stupid, backwards redneck decision, so let me put out a video within 24 hours that meets the exact fucking 10-minute requirement to put in 2 pre-roll ads, and to fill that time slot, I'll just slowly read an ABC article that's really fucking milquetoast.
And the special someone, according to AL.com. Instead, Arthur fans in the state saw a rerun episode. The decision was made back in April when the local PBS station was notified about the content of the episode. Mike McKenzie, director of programming at Alabama Public TV, told Alabama.com. CBS News has reached out to McKenzie and several other people of Alabama Public Television for comment and is awaiting response. Well, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. I don't think Alabama Public...
That's it? Wait, he doesn't even have a comment? He just like literally 60 seconds of just reading the article. That's what that was. I hope you all enjoyed that ASMR. And now we get video game footage? Fuck, I need to become a conservative fucking demagogue. Holy shit, this is so easy.
Public TV is going to respond because they really don't need to. In actuality, this story is kind of a non-story. The only reason it's coming up is because of the 2 stories that preceded it. First, Arthur made waves by having this pro-gay season premiere, which in my opinion was a bit of a publicity stunt for a long-running show that may have had ratings that are waning. Then Alabama made its own waves when...
Well, wait, right there. That was kind of a conflation right there. Again, this is part of the anti-SJW YouTuber strategy of delegitimizing any instance in which any people who aren't straight, white, cisgender, and able-bodied are in media. So in order for... So a wedding episode is usually a pretty big grab in like a long-running show because it means a change in the status quo, right? But if this was a straight wedding between a man and a woman, it might also be a ratings bump or a way to like kick things off hot for a new season. But because it's a gay wedding, this is now a bad thing. I sincerely doubt No Bullshit would be writing about this if that was the case. So the idea that this was a publicity stunt is completely irrelevant. It has literally nothing to do with this video. He's just, again, filling up time.
When they made their big restriction on abortion recently, which we already went over. And finally, these 2 stories collided when Alabama Public TV decided to not air this Arthur episode as well. Progressives at CBS News are probably trying to blow this up to further slam Alabama because of their abortion ban. And now,
well, possibly, but it's also pretty abhorrent on its own, conceptually. To ban such a milquetoast children's-friendly episode with the tacit suggestion that to exposure to gay people is inherently more like degenerate and less child-friendly than exposure to straight people. It's just, I mean, it's just factually blatant homophobia. There's no 2 ways around it. So yeah, I think they deserve the slamming, with or without everything else.
Alabama Public Television probably didn't even realize this could be seen as a connection. The truth is, Alabama Public TV has a right to air and not air whatever shows and episodes they want.
Nobody's saying they don't have a right to. They're criticizing the decision. Why they all do the same thing? The skeptic community, it's always the same thing. You say this thing is bad, but actually legally they can do it. You don't like it when people say Sieg Heil and raise their arm forward in a salute to Adolf Hitler, but actually the First Amendment protects that right. So get fucked, you triggered like what am I supposed to take from this? Nobody's saying they don't have a fucking right. They're saying it's bad.
Sure, this could be seen as censorship, and I'm not necessarily...
It is literally censorship. It could be seen as. This guy pitches a fucking fit about fucking censorship when Twitter bans an account of like a Nazi, but a state-run institution deciding not to air an episode for political reasons might be censorship. It might be censorship. There's a possibility. There's a possibility censorship was involved with this one, guys.
For that, but let's also not pretend Arthur is some big, important, must-see TV show that people just can't miss.
Censorship only matters if it's a big program. It has to be politically motivated. It has to be big too. How many monthly viewers? I don't know. Just Arthur wasn't that big. It was only a beloved children's show with over 20 seasons that's culturally referenced all over the place, and is now being discussed at a national level for an event related to it. But you know, it's so small. I don't know if it. What? Did somebody ban my 1,200 fucking follower Twitter account? Fucking 1488 Pep of Hitler Frog? No. Again. Nice meme. I don't know what I just did to hit my desk that made the screen do that, but I'm okay with it.
Most of the 4-year-olds who watched this probably didn't even know they missed an episode. It's not like we're...
Again, this has nothing to do with it. What the fuck is he talking about? Maybe it's censorship, but it wasn't even that big of a show. I bet most of the kids didn't even notice.
Talking about an episode of Game of Thrones here. Like if that episode got banned, there would be riots in the streets. Because that's a show which people watch religiously and keep tabs on the story week after week. Arthur, on the other hand, they make standalone episodes for children without much connected plot or anything like that. So kids missing one episode isn't that big a deal.
This literally has nothing to do with the central issue at all. He could literally be like, well, actually, the last season only got an IMDb rating of 6.8. Does this really matter for a 6.8 show? At 7, we might be able to recognize this, but it's 6.8. What the fuck is he talking about? None of these things matter. Oh man, the conservative grift is so fucking good. Oh god, I need to become a... Honestly, fuck you guys. How many donos have I gotten this stream so far? I haven't checked. Like 6? If I streamed this kind of content, hey, yo, what's up? It's me, Vashi G. Former leftist fucking Libtard. Oh! Took the soy out of my body. Now I'm here to talk. Join me now for my part 12 of my 86 fucking episode series on how Mortal Kombat 11 put all their women in burqas and how not showing boobies is political censorship when the game company privately decides to do this for their own artistic reasons. A $1,000 donation from Gas the Kikes 14. Wow. Thank you so much, Gas the Kikes. I really appreciate it. Ooh, we can't say some of those words on my stream, but honk honk if you know what I mean. God damn. Oh man, it'd be so fucking easy.
And most people probably didn't notice if it wasn't for this article and others like it. McKinsey told AL.com that APT has no plans to air the episode at a later date. Parents have trusted Alabama Public Television for more than 50 years to provide children's programs that entertain, educate, and inspire.
So, I like this again. Mackenzie, he's the person who leads from the APT, the Alabama Public Television Department. Parents have trusted the APT for more than 50 years to provide children's programs that entertain, educate, and inspire. So the past several hundred episodes of Arthur, all of them entertained, educated, and inspired. This episode of Arthur, was it less entertaining because there were gay people in it? Is that how it works? Do they derive the entertainment? Is this the single least entertaining episode of Arthur yet? So of all of the hundreds of one, is this the lowest? Probably not. So it's not that. To educate, Arthur is generally educational, and I would go so far as to say that the inclusion of a gay wedding is probably substantially more educational than your average episode of Arthur. Isn't Arthur just about, I mean, you can listen to the fucking theme song, and I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day, where we can learn to work and play, and get along with each other. It's, you know, it's a typical kid show, you know, you like get along and stuff, so a wedding episode, and between two men to that, I think that's pretty educational. So that's not it. And then we've got Inspire. I don't know what the fuck they mean by inspire. I sincerely doubt every episode of Arthur was inspiring. So I'm thinking these three excuses are bunk, and the actual reason, and I'm just gonna put this one out on a limb there, okay? I know this is gonna sound crazy. I think a government worker in Alabama might not like gay people, and might just not want children to know gay people exist. I think it might be just a little bit bigoted, just like a smidge. It doesn't really have anything to do with what they're saying here. They just don't like gay people. Well, who knows? I'm only inductively reasoning that.
Mackenzie said in an email to the station. More importantly,
oh god, he's gonna read the whole fucking thing, isn't he? Skip 10, 20 seconds. Oh god, and he adds his fucking fursona in here. Can we all appreciate how fucking disgusting? It's just a cow and he puts it on like a dude in a plaid shirt. So how much of my life is him talking? Oh god, we're gonna be in for it. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh no.
That entertain, educate, and inspire.
Huh? Nah, it was wasn't that Rage 2? The game that was...
For any reason.
No, he just had to fill up the background.
He couldn't have just put a picture of art. Okay.
No, he had to fill up he had to show people how good he was at the game. He like shot a guy. It was pretty cool. It was pretty rad. Gotta get that gamer audience.
Mackenzie said in an email to the station. More importantly, although we strongly encourage parents to watch television with their children and talk about what they have learned afterwards, parents trust that their children can watch APT without their supervision, he said. We also know that children who are younger than the target audience for Arthur also watch the program.
So all of this, again, is reinforcing the idea that it's irresponsible for kids to, like, know gay people exist. That's it. This is such fucking weak dog whistling. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess this is about as good as dog whistling can get in an unambiguously bigoted situation. To be fair.
In the premiere episode, Arthur and his friends worry their teacher is going to marry an uptight woman. But when they get to the wedding ceremony, they learn Mr. Ratburn is marrying a man. They're relieved and happy for their teacher. You see, this is why I kind of like this story. Alabama is giving some real, wholesome, Southern American vibes to me here. As the
Fuck you, faggot. I'm not letting my kids see this shit. I think Alabama is really presenting some wholesome Southern vibe. All right, dude. Tell me why, though. Tell me why. Give it to me.
The Alabama Public Television representative said they made a judgment call. The new episode had something they didn't believe was appropriate for the
Wait, whoa. What just went by the screen? I looked away.
Representative said they made a judgment call. The new episode had something they didn't believe was appropriate
what
for
the fuck was that? Was that a bird?
They made a judgment call. The new episode had something they didn't believe.
This is people. Is it just people walking by? That scared the shit out of me. Why would you use video footage of ducks in a pond if it's fucking ruined by people just fucking dicks out sprinting in front of the camera like fucking ghouls? Jesus Christ. All right, what is he saying? I gotta focus.
A public television representative said they made a judgment call. The new episode had something they didn't believe was appropriate for the children of Alabama. So they just played.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, Alabama is the same state that didn't air the famous episode of the original Star Trek series where Captain Kirk and Lieutenant Uhura, a black woman, kissed. That was the very first time on television that a white person and a black person kissed. This happened back during the 60s. Alabama didn't air the episode, and they didn't do it for the exact same reasons they're not airing the Arthur episode today. So I guess what No Bullshit is saying is it's wholesome if people censor things as long as they really want to censor them. I think that's the I think that's what I'm deriving from this. So, okay, I'm glad he's so in favor of the like purge of conservative and like Nazi shit off Twitter and YouTube and Patreon and what have you. I have no idea how anyone can think this is a legitimate argument.
Played another old rerun episode instead. Not really that big a deal either. Most kids wouldn't notice. And I appreciate this too.
Again, that's not an argument.
Seeing a large state's public television station taking a stand, albeit a little one, against this pro-gay progressive garbage that keeps coming out in the media.
That pro-gay garbage. So here's my dilemma. How do I make it funny to dunk on someone who just hates gay people? Is there a way for, please, look, you can email me at voshvidya@gmail.com. I really want to know, like, give me your fucking Seinfeld comedy tips, okay? Because what am I supposed to do if a person literally just says that being in favor of gay people is garbage? Do I just say, like, fuck you, no bullshit, I hope you die? I mean, sure, like, I can. I think I'm limited to that. I don't know. What if my values are incompatible with somebody? I can't even point out that they're a hypocrite. I mean, he is a hypocrite. He's saying a bunch of stupid shit here. If his position was gay people are degenerate and children shouldn't be exposed to them, that is a consistent position. I wouldn't argue it's right.
Media nowadays. And had this been in a teen or adult show, it might have been more okay too, but again, Arthur is a show for frickin' 4-year-olds. And
so again, he's still dodging this question. Why is it that young people, like little kids, can't see gay people?
Kids even younger watch it as well. So I don't think they need to be educated about gay weddings or any weddings for that matter. That's
wait. No weddings? So no bullshit would be okay if the state censored other children's cartoon episodes that have weddings? That's a pretty radical position there, no bullshit. Did you just make that up on the spot? Because I don't think you would make this same video arguing against the exposure of straight weddings to children. I think you just made that one up, but I think you just lied to me. And you just lied to your audience, no bullshit. I thought your name was no bullshit, but that was some bullshit right there, no bullshit. Why you gotta do me like that? You don't think kids should be exposed to any weddings? Never heard that before. Okay. Good way to dodge the point, though.
Story and this season opening for Arthur, well, it just seems forced and like they're trying to be politically correct.
This reminds me so much of Gamergate. These people never change. Anytime there's a woman or a trans person or a brown person or whatever the fuck, it's forced and politically correct, and it's SJWs forcing their way into the otherwise wholesome, normal state of there not being any women or brown people or trans people or whatever. They can never defend this argument. It's just something they like saying because they like feeling like the underdog, opposing like this global conspiracy to force everyone to be gay, rather than what they are, which is defending state censorship of exposure of a marginalized community.
Like they're trying to push social justice warrior propaganda too. So kudos to Alabama Public Television for taking a stand against this BS.
See, exactly what I mean. He would support anything that triggered the SJWs, okay? Again, the lynching law, just running down the street with the fucking lasso trying to catch Negroes by the neck. No bullshit is in favor of it, okay? Because I wouldn't be. That's pretty much his brain. It really is just the on-off switch, okay? That's all he's gotten there.
It is not the first time APT has pulled an episode of the children's show from air. In a 2005 episode, Arthur's friend Buster meets a child who has 2 mothers. APT did not air that episode either.
What an interesting pattern. I didn't even know that. What an interesting pattern. Fascinating.
At the time, APT's then director, Alan Pizzato, told AL.com, "Our feeling is that we basically have a trust with the parents about our programming. This program doesn't fit into that."
It's the exact same language. A 14-year gap and nothing has changed in Alabama. Oh, gay people? Don't know if the kids are ready for that one. 14 years later. Gay people? Don't know if the kids are ready for that one. Better censor some media.
If parents in Alabama want their kids to see the season 22 premiere episode, Mr. Ratburn and the Special Someone, it's available on PBS's website. Wow, now, you see, there's even a free and easy way for people in Alabama to still see that episode if they really want to.
So state censorship is okay as long as there's a copy of the episode available online? I would love to talk to No Bullshit about this, because there's really no way for him to, like, all of these arguments, like, you could obviously clear through them, like bundles of sticks, like fucking tarps in the wind, and it would basically be him boiling down to, like, the core of this, which is that he thinks gay people are icky and kids shouldn't see it, and fuck SJWs and fuck political correctness. That's pretty much the gist of it.
So with that option in mind, it's really hard to fault Alabama public television after all that. It
is. You haven't made any arguments in favor of them doing what they're doing. You haven't made a single argument in favor of what they're doing. You've made a bunch of excuses. Yeah, I don't think kids should see that, and you can see the episode online, and honestly, the episode was just kind of a ratings grab, and I don't know, it's not like this is a big deal. It's not like Game of Thrones, and you can see the episode available online. Like just excuse after excuse, all of which incredibly just they're nothing excuses. The only thing he has here is that gay people are icky. And he's got me on that one.
They thought was right when they thought they could, because they're trying to do what's best for their people.
Yeah, literally fucking ISIS and the Taliban and Al-Qaeda all believe the exact same thing. Doing what you believe is best to protect your community is not an ethical justification of anything.
In their locality. In the end, this is a classic example of our state system in America working out the way the founders planned it to.
By censoring media. This is what the founders intended.
Knew that one set of rules and regulations could not properly cover such a big and varied continent like North America and the United States. So the founders set things up with a state-by-state system, hence the name of our country, the United States of America.
It's the fucking states' rights. Alabama keeps censoring children's show episodes that show gay people. What a phenomenal testament to the strength and tenacity of our states. What else could the founding fathers have intended when they enshrined into law the rules of this land than for shitty bumblefuck incest-ridden dumbfuck lowest in the country education states like Alabama to habitually censor the existence of gay people on their public television? What an incredible testament to the ingenuity of our system. Fascinating. Thank you, No Bullshit, for your civics lesson. I really appreciate it.
That means each state has autonomy, while also being part of the U.S. federally
Oh my fucking god.
At the same time. And this also
How do people watch this? Even if you're as stupid as he is, this has to come off patronizing.
Also means that it's not always going to be about the numbers or the most popular vote thing. It's not about which state has the most people either. No, each area, no matter how populous, they get a great amount of control of their land and their designated spaces. And this is also another good time to point out the
What the fuck is he talking about? Nobody is saying it was illegal. Nobody. Just that it was bad. Things can be bad without being illegal. You complain about shit being bad on your channel all the time. In fact, if I go to your channel right now... Here, wait, we can do this really quickly for your content, okay? This takes very little brain power of mine. Okay, let's do it, okay? Aladdin's casting controversy. In the United States of America, the founding fathers allowed movie directors to cast whoever they want. Kamala Harris pushes gender pay gap lie. Well, in the United States of America, our First Amendment allows politicians to say what they like on the trail. Burger King gets woke and political again. I know this is about the milkshake thing. Well, in the United States of America, this actually happened in Scotland, but it doesn't matter. In the United States of America, fast food corporations can make whatever Twitter post they want. That's the First Amendment right. Woke Batwoman trailer goes full SJW. Well, in the United States of America, like, why? All right, No Bullshit. You got me. If you don't want to be a hypocrite, though, you should probably start complaining about the shit that's illegal. Because I see all of your videos here, and you produce them with astonishing regularity, No Bullshit. It's almost as though you put no thought whatsoever into the things you say or put out there. In all of the videos that you put out, you're pretty generally complaining about cultural things that don't really have a basis in law. So I don't know why you would turn around and talk about this as though this is a legal issue.
Electoral college system and why it works best for electing our country's presidents. You see, if it was up to the progressives and liberal SJWs,
He always says this: liberal SJW libcuck leftists. He is like all of them mean the same thing, and he has to say them all in a row, or the gypsy curse on his family kills him.
They would have things go with a popular vote ruled by the majority, and this would inevitably lead to the whole country being run by Democratic presidents.
How did we get here? He opened up this video. What the fuck was he rambling about at the beginning? What are we at? 8:50? Yeah, he started talking about abortion, states' rights, and marijuana. And now at the end of the video, he's talking about how abolishing the Electoral College is bad. Do you think, wait, maybe this is part of his intro and outro. Do you think he does this for every video? Like for every video on his channel, he opens up complaining about weed. And then at the end of the video, he complains about the Electoral College. I'll never know.
Until the end of time. And also, it would lead to the big left-wing states like California and New York. Well, they would certainly want to impose their regressive ways onto little, less populated states like Alabama.
Oh, poor Alabama. Oh, no, California might... So somehow So let's follow this. By abolishing the Electoral College, California would be able to supersede the states' rights of Alabama and regressively force them to not censor media that contains gay people. Regressively. Fascinating. Got a lot of words in there.
Fortunately, though, for the South and the country, we have these regional rules and states' rights, because otherwise we would all be sanctuary city shitholes like Los Angeles or San Francisco.
Wait. Earlier he said that sanctuary cities were these small cities where like the city collectively decided to protect undocumented immigrants from the federal government. Los Angeles and San Francisco, two of the largest, most populous, most economically prosperous, diverse, culturally productive, internationally known cities on the face of the planet. All right. I mean, whatever you say. I lived in Los Angeles for 21 state years. I wasn't aware of the fact that the 2.5 million people in that city live within a jurisdiction that collectively said fuck you to the federal government and started like protecting undocumented immigrants there. But it's always good to learn more about my community from people like No Bullshit.
Instead, though, we have separation, so despite California wanting to shut down Alabama and force them into democratic policies they don't believe in...
What? I have no idea.
Well, fortunately for them and us, Alabama instead has a say over its own rights and rules, and they have a right to make their own laws and pave the way for their own destiny. What do you guys think? Should Alabama be able to choose?
Get them titties in there. So this has been cool and fun. So two important things to note. For one, No Bullshit is not, we talked about abortion the other day. No Bullshit does not fit my definition of personhood.